So, hello together. Hello, good evening, good afternoon, and welcome to our special this Thursday evening here. And we welcome our very special guest, Gernot Winter, from the corporate team, co-founder and partner of AVINOC and VU, the VU platform. Here, very special today, the information and special presentation. Hello, Gernot, are you there?
Hello. Yes, I'm here.
Hello.
Can you hear me?
How are you doing?
Yeah, fine. Thanks.
Good.
Great.
Very good.
Yeah.
Very good. Yeah, it's always in the English sessions that people coming late. So I think in the next few minutes we will have also more people coming on board, and for those who coming a bit later, then also a recording. Yeah, so welcome, Gernot, and yeah, I think you will start this session with the presentation and yeah, new insights, a lot of amazing views here for all our members and customers, and in the end, yeah, we can have a small talk about some points or even some questions. Yeah, is this okay for you?
Yeah, that's okay for me. But you're in lead of the presentation, so I will give you a sign. So please, that you can flip the slides for me. That would be great. Yeah.
Yeah, easy next, and then we
Okay.
go ahead. Okay.
Perfect.
So okay.
So we wait a couple of minutes.
No, I think we can slowly start. So it will be the next 20 minutes, people coming on board. That's
okay.
That's always so in this time zones and different countries and continents. Yeah.
Okay.
So
yeah.
Let's start. Yeah.
Okay. Yeah. Thanks. Pleasure for me to be here and to show you a short presentation from our project, our AVINOC project, and of course the VU project, because they are linked together. I will give you a deeper dive in this, so you will get a better understanding, hopefully, after this presentation. And yes, for just to give you a short overview about my person, about the team behind. My name is Gernot Winter, as you can see it here on the slide. I'm co-founder of AVINOC. We started our project 4 to 5 years almost in the past, with just an idea to make something better in the aviation industry, and out of that we developed finally a solution which I can show you today. And but I guess that's not all, and we have some very special things, I guess, in our pipeline, which is very interesting for you as the community, and also for our token for the future. Yes. Okay. Let's start next. I would like to start with our vision. Every company has a vision, of course, and we decided to formulate our vision as AVINOC solve the serious and obvious structural, processual, and business problems in the aviation industry. Yeah, sounds great, sounds huge. It is, but I guess we are on the right way, and we are straight following our vision. And I guess we made already the first step to meet also our vision. Okay, next, please. Okay, so what are we talking about? We are talking about the aviation market, as you can see, and just to give you an overview about the size of the aviation market we are talking about 1.8 trillion GDP, so gross domestic product per year, which the whole aviation market makes in terms of total volume. But this is only per year, and this is still rising. Also after the COVID pandemic situation, it's going straight in a higher direction, and I guess that's a really huge number. Out of that, 890 billion turnover are achieved every year with all the companies in the aviation market, but that's not selling selling a plane, for example. These are a ticket turnover and everything which is connecting with this directly. And it's not an indirect turnover, but it's a direct turnover. I guess it's important to know. And we're talking about in total about 350,000 aircrafts worldwide, which are in the air every year, and which are responsible for this turnover to achieve. Okay, next. So just to give an overview about the industry, aviation industry, so you can better understand this. We have on the one side, we have the airline and charter business. That's the normal commercial airlines, which we know, and also the charter. And on the other hand, we have the private aviation. These are the small private aircrafts flying around, 2 or 4 seater. And we are talking today, and that's the main target of our solution today. It's the business aviation. So that means business aviation, everything with transporting people, but also cargo flights, or for medicine, everything which is connected with these fast jets. And of course, and that's why we are here today, we are talking also about blockchain, and we developed a technical solution, a software solution, where blockchain plays a very important role in our solution. And one important guy of the Boeing company said this sentence in the past, and it's not that fast in the not that far in the past. So that means blockchain will play a key role in the changing aviation ecosystem. What does it mean? To know that the ecosystem in the aviation industry is on the technical side very old-fashioned. And that's the reason why we wanted to jump in to make these things better, and therefore we implemented also this blockchain technology also, because that's the technology of the moment, let's say it like this. Okay, yeah. What's the main problem in the business aviation? Just one back, please. Because that's the point, yeah, we are talking about, yeah. Yeah, what's the main problem in the business aviation? There are lots of problems, processor problem, everything, but what's the main problem? The main problem is that there's still no digital solution available in the business aviation to book and pay a business or cargo flight directly, like booking an airline ticket. That's not possible at the moment, because let's say it like this: we are all familiar with booking an airline ticket on different marketplaces. It's easy. We can search a flight, we can select a flight, and then of course we just select a credit card or a direct payment, and that's it. And then we booked everything, and we are fine with it. Yeah. In the business aviation, that's not possible so far. Okay. Next, please. Okay, yeah. What did we do? Yeah, we just focused on that main issue, and finally we developed a solution which solves actually these essential problems, and we called this solution. Next, please. Yeah, that's WOO. So that's the connection. First of all, between AVINOC and WOO. WOO is one of the first solution out of the AVINOC ecosystem, with a developed solution designed for the business aviation, which is we are talking about. It's like the Uber, it's like the Booking.com in the business aviation. Yeah. Next, please. So what's WOO? Yeah, WOO is the world's first and only all-in-one B2B, it's a B2B business, all-in-one B2B marketplace, actually to search, to book, to manage, and to pay at last private jet flights, and that directly. So that's our solution, and this is the solution which we are looking, or which the business is looking for many years, and we are the first in the world, and at the moment we are the only ones who are providing such a solution. Yeah, next, please. So what is the platform, the marketplace actually doing. As I told you, it's a B2B business. That means business to business. But of course, we have also customer on the end. Customer are connected to the marketplace via the broker. The counterpart of the operators, and the brokers are the connector between the operators, and they provide also the concierge services. So actually the customer instructs the broker to organize a flight for him. Yeah, that's the deal. It's like a travel office. Yeah, but on the other hand, they are also offering additional services, master tailed for the customers. Yeah? And on the other hand, here on the right down, it's the operator. The operators are managing the aircrafts, and actually they're also executing the flights. Operators are mostly not organizations. They also own the aircrafts, but sometimes they're doing it. But important for us is they are managing it and they are executing the flights, and therefore they are connected directly to the platform. And as I told you, WU connects. The key part is in the business aviation industry, and that's the new key. It's on one single platform. Yeah. Next, please. Yeah, and you can flip also to the next. Yeah, how can we use it? Yeah, we can use it as a web application. You saw it before, the last slide, and it's also designed for mobile devices on the iPhone here, but better on tablets because they're a little bit larger. You will see it later that we need some special size for it, because there are lots of information which are necessary to operate such a flight. Okay, next, please. So yeah, just to give you a short impression about the status of our project at the moment. As you can see here, we went already live in May 2022 in Geneva. It was our first step into the real world, and the first time we opened our idea to the market, because we as you can imagine, we tried really hard to hide all our information the last month, especially when the solution went to an interesting status, let's say like this. Yeah, also for other companies which are in the market doing the business. Yeah, that's so we went already live, and we are now in the first stage, entering the market. And I will give you a little bit at the end just an overview what we are doing next. So we are ready. Yeah, we are done. After 4 years development, we are now ready, and we are already in the market, and we're really excited. Yeah, it was great for us to see also how the market is reacting on our marketplace. They're totally impressed and blown away, and they told us, yeah, if it really works like this, it's a really game changer. And that was great for us to hear, because working in a garage in the darkness, working for 4 years, and you never know if you're bringing something into the market whether it's a success or it's not a success. And I guess we are really on a very, very good way. Okay, thanks. Next. So now I give you some slides so you can better understand what we developed in 4 years. Yeah, because 4 years is a long time, and we had to take care of many use cases, many different tasks. And just give you an overview now with some slides what's in such a solution, so you will get a better feeling about what we are doing here. Actually, this what you can see here is a setup. So we have two main parties here. We are talking about it's the operator on the one side and the broker. They are dealing together, and one is searching for the flight and booking the flight, and the other one is executing the flight. So here we have the operator setup. So the platform has to implement and has to bring on board all the people and companies outside which want to be part of the platform, and therefore we have here the setup for the operator. We also have a setup for the broker, but that's much more easy for the broker, because for the operator they have to do something. First of all, here we have the contacts. It's the easy stuff, but the next slide, please.
So I must let in people here.
Okay, no problem.
Non-stop.
It's fine when people are getting into the call. Yeah. So, okay. Yeah. What's the main onboarding process and setup process for the operators? Of course, it's the aircraft setup, because that's what they want to sell to the broker and to the customer. That's the aircraft. And as you can see here, many different information necessary to show this aircraft, because it's not an easy business. So you need all this information. We'll see it a little bit later why it's necessary. What we are doing here, we are trying now also to digitalize also this setup process, so that we are able to just implement the information in a more smart way, and not only just to type the information in. It's not, I guess that's not the style we should do it. Sometimes it's possible, but we're trying to digitalize it. Yeah, okay, so that's the aircraft setup. That's important, otherwise it doesn't work. Okay, next please. Yeah, and for example, just to give you an overview how complex some things are, with the aircraft setup, you have also to enter the performance of the aircraft itself. As you can see here on the left side, we have also, beside the aircraft setup, we have aircraft additions, performance setup, we have aircraft pricing, airport pricing, domestic taxes, and also logistics topics. All these information are necessary to run a platform like our solution. Next, please. So that's the key of our platform, and that's the main side. That's the broker side, and that's the broker search result. As you can see on the left, on the top, the broker here wants to fly from Munich to Barcelona, and at a special date, and the number of people. And then he will get the result. He will only get the result of the aircrafts due to live data we have from the operator side, connecting our platform to the with the ERP systems, with the live system from the operators, if they are connected via an API. Otherwise, they are just typing in the actual status of the aircraft. So we have all the relevant data, and that means if these 6 aircrafts you can see here, that means that these 6 aircrafts here are actually really available and bookable at this moment. So the broker is now ready to book, and you can see here different prices, yeah, different aircrafts, and he can just choose one, whatever he wants. Yeah, that's really like booking a flight, and that's here it's that easy as it looks like. In the back there are some issues, of course, but that's the result, and then we can move a step forward. Okay, next please. Yeah, one detail, and that's very important, but because there are some let's say like this, there's some telephone book software solution outside, and they are also providing some prices if you are looking for an aircraft, if an aircraft is available. The problem is that these prices are not really valid, because they're just like this, and pricing is one of the most important and difficult issues to solve in this business, and I will give you just a little background why it's that difficult. Can you please flip it? Yeah, for example, what we are doing behind getting to such a price. Yeah, we have, for example, we have to calculate the route. So we need a routing algorithm in the back, which always has to calculate everything. And if we are providing here a price for each aircraft, that means we have to do in the background all these maths to show the price, and this is a valid price. So this price is fixed. So if you're buying the aircraft with this price, then this price is fixed. The price is fixed for the operator also, and we are talking with the operators, and they are telling us that we are very, very exact with calculating our price. So we have once the routing process, and next please. We need a fuel stop calculation. Yeah, of course. That means not each aircraft has a different range of miles he can fly. Depends how huge the plane is, and brokers are trying to optimize everything so that they try to get as far as possible with the smallest aircraft available. That means for us is we have to calculate also the fuel stops to get the right price for the right plane. Okay, next please. And then for some special things is also the wind calculation. Wind is influencing very hardly the fuel. What you need to come from A to B. So that's also one important calculation we need to do in the background, so we can exactly calculate our price and provide the right price for the business. So that's just something to give you an idea what such a booking solution is doing in the back. It's not just grabbing information like on Opodo or Google, yeah, from a scheduled flight from Lufthansa with a fixed rate. We are calculating each rate by each search. Yeah, that means that it's really a complex and mathematical complex model, and it's not that easy. So next, please. Yeah, some more slides here. You can see then what's because we are also managing, so it's also a management tool for the operators and for the brokers, so that they can see now flight folder. It's called flight folder. So you have more steps if you're flying. So it's not if you need to make some stops also for fuel stops, so you can see that where you have to stop, at what time you have to stop. So that's here shown on the so-called flight folder for one flight for the operator. Next, please. Yeah, that's just one step deeper. Here you have the detailed calculation. Here you can see also that we are not only calculating the aircraft, we also have to calculate the airport. You have to pay some fees for the airport. That's everything is calculated here for each flight. Yeah, next. Yeah, and then you have just an overview about operators normally do not have only one aircraft, they have more aircrafts. And if you have more aircrafts, here you have an overview about the schedule of the aircraft. So you know as the operator all the time what are the next flights, what type of aircraft is available, is free, which one is booked. We will add later in later releases also crew information, so that the operator knows also, okay, is it possible that I can offer the flight because my crew is available or not available? Because that's in the business aviation and also in the airline industry, you know, you also have to keep your rest times for your staff, and we will implement also this. Yeah. So here we have the management tool. Next. Yeah. Yeah, and that's the total overview. It's just another view, but here more in detail to provide all the necessary information the operator needs to manage his total fleet. Let's see here. Next, please. Yeah, that's just a small part of our solution. Of course, brokers and operators need to clarify something because it's too complex sometimes, and we also implemented a digital solution. Let's say digital solution already integrated in our platform, so that they do not need to communicate via email or phone. So that's a chat function, so we can connect them directly also to clarify some things. Yeah. So, and now one of the most important things, I guess, why we are here today and why I'm explaining it to you and to the community, we also implemented 3 special solutions. We implemented the payment solution. We are calling it WooPay. Of course, every marketplace needs to have a payment solution. The special things in our solution is it's also crypto payment. So you can pay here on our marketplace with our own token. That's the AVINOC token, but you also be able to pay with other cryptocurrencies, of course, but preferred with the AVINOC token. We are integrating a so-called reward program, loyalty program. We call it Woo Miles. That's like, you know, if you're using commercial airlines like Lufthansa Miles and More program, it's like this. I will show you how it works because that's very important for us and for the community. We are paying loyalties with our own AVINOC token. And at the end, we are implementing our own Woo wallet, yeah, for each broker and operator participating in our platform, so he can keep his AVINOC token directly in his Woo wallet, which is connected directly to the marketplace, and where he can act and carry out processes and carry out payments with the AVINOC token within the platform, and also to be connected with the other side of the crypto world. Okay, next, please. Yeah. What is the AVINOC token actually doing within our solution? Yeah, for me, it's always like the token is, for me, it's building the bridge between the crypto side of the world and the real economy and the real world, and I guess that's one of the most important things of our solution. We are a real project. We are doing real business, and we're connecting the real business, I guess, in a pretty smart way with the crypto world. And yeah, that's why we are using here the AVINOC token. And I guess that's the important thing also here in this conversation. Next, please. Yeah, what are we doing with the AVINOC token here with the reward program? What does the reward program means? Yeah, first we have to book a flight. So that means Woo will pay a reward if the broker and the operator are doing business via our platform. So, and when they are using our WooPay solution. So if operator sells a flight to the broker, and they're dealing and they're paying the flight via WooPay, they will get a reward in terms of a percentage of the turnover of the booked flight, and we will pay out this reward in AVINOC token to the broker and to the operator. And what we are doing is, in addition, we as Woo Flights, we also will buy tokens, AVINOC tokens, also in a percentage of each flight we are selling over our platform. That means we have three different strengths. In each case, we are buying as Woo company AVINOC token on the market to reward then the broker with the token, to reward the operator with the token, and to put our token as an asset in our company. Yeah. So that means we are pushing the market by buying AVINOC token for per each flight which is booked and paid our VOO platform, via our VOO platform. Okay, and the third part is what can you do with this token? Here, the spend side. Each broker, each operator has then the token in the wallet. What can he do with this token? He can spend the token via the VOO platform, via other project which will come in the future of the AVINOC, let's say universe, or he can sell it on a market or do whatever he wants, because our token has a price, a rate, and is tradable in the crypto market. Okay.
Okay, Gernot, I think it's a very cool point, and I think the people are listening very carefully right now to see there are mechanics of buying back the token from the market, but with the connection in the real world. Yeah, so yes. I think this is a very nice point, and the more flights are booked in the future, the more percentage, more buyback will happen, right?
That's correct. Yeah.
Very cool.
Yeah, and the next slide after this will give you an overview about the volume we are talking about, and that's really huge. But only one important thing, I guess, also for the community, because everything costs something, yeah, and we already announced that in I guess in Dubai end of last year that the AVINOC token is migrating to the Scenic Smart Chain. And as I got information now from the development side, from our partners, that is foreseen for August 2022. So we are almost there, and I guess that could be one very important step for the community, that we are migrating our token then to the smart chain, and we can push the smart chain itself and the AVINOC token. Yeah, so that's the latest information I got from the team. That's 2 days old information. So, okay, next. So, and now we're talking about numbers. Yeah, the business aviation market volume. I gave you the information about the total market volume, which is extremely huge, but also the business market volume per year is an extremely impressive number. Here we are talking about the 13 billion turnover per year within the market itself. And as I told you, there's no a competitive solution outside in the market, and I guess we have we are some steps in front of our competitors. We are trying to reach a 30% market share within the next 5 years of these 13 billion turnover, and that would mean that we will become the world market leader with our solution. Yeah. And to give you the information now, which is important to understand how we as a company VOO are able to influence and are able to drive our own token by the reward program. And we also decided that we are reinvesting profits which we're gaining out of the platform. That's not only the buying the token out of each booked flights with the percentage, but also that we're reinvesting our profits, a part of the profits, in purchasing AVINOC token in the market, and we calculated within the next 10 years and getting the numbers with the 30% market leader share, we are able to reinvest more than $1 billion within the next 10 years just buying AVINOC tokens from our side. That's not a third party. That's the VOO part, and I guess that's a huge number. That's the interesting number for you to
Definitely.
understand. Yeah,
Definitely. That sounds good. Yeah, very cool. The market cap will increase. Yeah, and with the staking itself, yeah, also the supply will decrease. Yeah, market cap increasing. Exactly, that is what we need. Yeah,
that's it. Yes. Okay. Yeah. Next. Okay, so future vision, of course, we need also future vision. And we said, okay, the business aviation world is not enough. I can show you why we're thinking about that. As I told you at the beginning, AVINOC is focused of providing solutions for the whole aviation industry, not only for the business aviation. And there are some fields outside where we can tokenize, where we can use our token, and not only in the business aviation. And I can show you this on the next slide, please. So next. So yeah, as you can see here on the side, there the total aviation industry offers a broad range of opportunities, yeah, to tokenize. Tokenization it's new, yeah, it's new, and in my understanding, it's not just tokenizing an asset. It's one part you can do. You can tokenize an asset, and I guess there are also opportunities in tokenizing assets in the aviation industry. For example, aircraft. So you can also tokenize airports, yeah, or you can if you have, I don't know, a country which does not have that many airports, and they need some small airports. Yeah, you can bring people together and tokenize an airport and make crowdfunding for setting up an airport. Everything is possible. Yeah. But tokenization, in my opinion, is much more the bridge building between the real world and the token and the crypto world. And there are many use cases. You can see it here. For example, the identity and security management, yeah, on airports. Yeah, so ticketing system. What we already started a little bit on the business aviation side, but you can do it also with the normal tickets in the commercial aviation. Yeah, you can make ticketing also in the private aviation. You can rent your private aircraft to other people, because it's always grounded, and just once a week you are using it. You can bring it on a marketplace and rent it for some tokens, for example. Yeah, the MRO, so the repair and overhaul. So each aircraft needs to be repaired and overhauled all the time with the scheduled I don't know the word now, with the scheduled plan. Yeah, and you can bring also these information in a digital way on our platform and connect everything so everybody knows. So we have edge suppliers. So we do not, for edge supply in my words, for example, the fuel which is necessary to operate an aircraft. You can pay the fuel, you can connect them, you can pay the fuel with an AVINOC token in this ecosystem if you want. Yeah, we have the airlines. Airlines are talking and trying to develop some solutions. They suffered a lot in the past of the so-called GDS systems, providing all the data. There are some huge companies in the market which bring all the airlines under pressure with their data. They are connected from all the operators outside. So it's like Amadeus. I don't know if you know the name, but there's some huge companies outside, and all the airlines try to find some different solutions. Yeah, we can offer them solution. Yeah, so we are thinking about this. I told you already, airports for tokenization, an aircraft. We have a loyalty program, of course, with the business aviation, and we have a huge number of other use cases already. Drones, for example, yeah, which is not here on this slide, but autonomous taxis, yeah, whatsoever. Yeah, there will come up some interesting future future solutions. And yeah, we are here and we are ready. Yes. Okay.
Sounds good. Sounds good.
That's the end of the presentation.
Okay.
I hope I could give you a short and short overview. Yeah, it's complex, but I guess and I hope that I could give you the important information you need. Yes.
Yeah, definitely. So what I like is that it is a real world project. Yeah, we can see right now in the last 6 months on the other side, the crypto world, the crypto market, always stressing. Yeah, always going up and down, people happy, people crying. And I like this idea, yeah, that there is a real business, that there are solutions and many other things around. What you mentioned right now with tokenization, with all those additional possibilities, yeah, and that there is growing, like we know, big brands, Booking.com or Uber or others, some are on the stock market, some are not, yeah, but that you can participate from this growing process over the years, yeah, while staking, yeah, in our staking hint model, and this AVINOC token, yeah, so you produce more reward token every single day over long term, not over a few months or a year, yeah, so like you want, yeah, also many years to come while the project is growing, while the project has mechanics, yeah, to support this house token loyalty programs and all this stuff. So I think people will be very excited about this matter. Yeah. So Gernot, I get a question. I can answer this question also. I think you like to do is how or why it's not possible to mint this token. Yeah. So I think there's a limited supply, and it's a completely different strategy, right?
It's a totally different strategy. Yeah. That's the answer. Yeah, we have a certain number of tokens available on the market. Many of them are already staked by the community, and now we are starting our business, and we will increase the demand of the for the rest of the token available on the market, and you know the answer what will happen if we really start to be successful on our platform. Of course, it takes some time, but we are just one month on the market, and we just entered, and we will bring really fun for the community when we start doing our business in the right way, and we will do it. Yes.
Yeah. There's a question now, different packages about this in Sapphire. So these are not packages, this is a staking model. Yeah, you can buy the AVINOC token on the market, and you can stake this AVINOC token in the Scenic application. Yeah, we will have soon also an updated presentation for this, yeah, also in a recorded version, so that you can share it anytime, that you can visit it anytime. Yeah, so that for sure. And application, yeah, you mentioned mobile application, desktop application. So when do you expect, this is business B2B right now, will there be a marketplace for customers like any one of us, so where we can book a flight, or is this running over the other how to say, providers?
Yeah, good question, fair question. We are still talking about internally whether we want to develop our own B2C marketplace, or we are using already existing and coming up other solutions. But what's important to understand what we are doing here, we are building with our marketplace, we are building a GDS, so that means a general distribution system. We are collecting all the relevant information, data which are necessary to operate a flight. So actually for us, it's not that important whether we are doing it via our platform or a third party is collecting our data to do it on their platform. We are just selling the data, and we will also find a way to reward this selling with our token, of course. Yeah, but that's the second business model which we can offer in the future. Of course, it could be that we will find out it's the smart idea to bring our own marketplace. But I guess the first solution with the GDS has one important advantage: it's faster. Because there are already existing solutions outside, and if we are now grabbing for the gold, and the gold in the business is the data, and collecting the data and bring the data in connection is that what is necessary to do the whole business. That's what we do. We just bring the data together, and we can do whatever we want. And I guess there are already some solutions outside. For example, there's a special solution in South America. It's called Flapper. That's a very interesting company. That's a B2C solution, and they came to the booth in Geneva, and they were totally excited that there's someone coming up with a solution and bringing them the data they need to do their business in the B2C. So, fine, interesting. Okay.
I think it's good to explain a bit. B2B is business to business. Like let's say like Booking.com is connecting hotels. It's a business. It's not a customer. But the customer can book the hotel room. But B2C is business to customer. That's what we're talking right now. And a lot of people can't wait. I see this also here comment that AVINOC is migrating for cheaper transaction fees than Ethereum has right now.
Yes.
So I think you mentioned already August. So August, the migration to the CENIC Smart Chain needs to be done. And then also the minting smart contracts will be mirrored. So that they also running in the future on the CENIC Smart Chain, right?
Yeah, correct. That's the latest update I got in terms of timing and in terms of regarding our migration process. And
Okay. No, it's summertime. It's almost July. Tomorrow's the 1st of July, so we are close. We are weeks away from this next step. So that looks good.
To give him just at the end an overview what we are doing in the market, for example, if it's interesting. So we have some ideas how we can show our solution to the market. Business aviation is a business which is still driven by making some fair executions, so all over the world. So we will be all over the world. Then we will be in with a partner in South America. This will be in August. Then we will be also in London in September. We will be in San Francisco. We will be in Orlando, and of course that's all this year. And then we will be in Dubai. And that's our home play, let's say it like this. And we will be there with the WOO and with our own WOO boost, and we will also be there with an AVINOC boost, close together. We will then also show the world also the important connections, and therefore we are with the AVINOC and the WOO there to show them how the connection, how the bridge between the real world and the crypto world is working on our marketplace. And I guess that will be really.
Oh, you are muted. Gernot, you are muted, or the microphone.
Okay, sorry.
Yeah,
no, it was me. Yeah, just doing. Okay, what did you hear? What was the last you heard?
It was short, a few seconds.
Okay. Now, I guess important is that we are in Dubai together with two different booths side by side. That's the WU and that's the AVINOC, and there we will show the business aviation world and ecosystem, how the real world business aviation and the crypto world with the AVINOC token are working close together, and how this can operate a business in the real world. Yeah.
Yeah. So for those who didn't know, we will have a final event, Sapphire event, in the beginning of December. And there's in Dubai this big air show where AVINOC and WU will also be present, right?
Yes. Yeah. Okay, that's from my side.
Yeah, and link, I think Telegram channel for update, this main Telegram channel for updates in the future.
Yeah, we have our own Telegram channel. It's called AVINOC. Then we have a Twitter, we have LinkedIn, we have our homepage. If you flip this slide, the community can see the homepage from the AVINOC and WU. Yes, here wu.aero and avinoc.com. Yeah, I will bring also, probably we can then put all the channels into the Sapphire channel. Yeah, so the community can see and have our contacts. Yeah.
Okay, cool. Yeah, so thank you very much for this insight. Yeah, so business to business, a lot of services provided for the industry, the aviation industry, and yeah, we're looking forward to promote also our staking hand model at this fantastic opportunity and yeah, real world project. And we're looking also forward to see you in December in Dubai there on this air show, and for sure also on the Sapphire event. Yeah, so thank you very much for being here, and we see each other later then in the German session. So yeah, if somebody has a German prospects in 1 hour, we have another session in German here. Yeah, so thank you for being here, Gernot, and thank you for being here, everyone. And yeah, have a successful week, and yeah, all the best. Yeah,
okay,
see you soon.
Thanks to the community. It was a pleasure to me. Okay, bye.
Thank you. Bye-bye.